I mean, that's what he's just always been such a fun, inspirational, diverse turner to me that he just crosses all boundaries in our world, you know?
I mean, he's done so much for the field in terms of bringing new ideas.
Well, rules are the end of the road, and Mike has never found the end of the road.
I think there's a great deal of a sense of humor to his work, and he doesn't, he doesn't sacrifice any skill level or anything like that just to bring on the fun of being a wood turner.
Michael is an amazing production turner and extremely skilled, and he knows his thing about how the tool works and all that kind of stuff. It's all second nature. But it provided him time, free time, which he used in his creative work, which is very different. And it is very time consuming, and it requires thought, and it requires imagination and things that aren't typically involved with, taking a block of wood, putting it on the lathe and turning it. But, what is the surface embellishment, and what is the story that you're trying to tell with this object? And he's always been so thoughtful about that aspect of his work, and that's something that I really appreciate, the fact that he can be that good of an artist, a creative artist, and also be that great of a pure turner.
He's an amazing producer of work. And then he's so creative. He's so experimental. He's willing to take a chance on an idea.
He ignited my interest in breaking rules. And I saw him on the Norwegian wood turning cruise. He was doing stuff. I videoed him. It was so off the wall, so astonishing. And the crowd around his lathe was always bigger than the crowd around anybody else's lathe. And he's so funny and so friendly. He never boasts. He always compliments other people. He always encourages other people and supports them. And it's natural. It's the way he thinks and breathes. He doesn't have to try. It's just there.
What I think is important about Michael Hosaluk is that he's completely open and sharing in his knowledge. He will tell you how he does everything. And in that instant where he's dealing with a new wood turner or somebody with some questions, he treats them as the most important person in the world at that point.
This little bowl here is the bowl that I made at my first symposium in my first session in the room with Michael Hosaluk. He turned the bowl and carved the feet and the little details around the rim, and he threw it at me to play with decorating with some of the techniques he had been showing us. I spent the rest of that weekend in Mikey's demo room decorating this piece. At the end of the symposium, the organizers wanted to take it for the auction, and I took it up to Mikey to get him to sign it on the bottom, which he did with his wood burner. He then handed me the bowl and the wood burning pen and says, "Now you sign it." That was an incredible confidence boost for me, as only being a wood turner for 3 years, that somebody like Michael Hosaluk would ask me to sign the same bowl as him.
The other thing that Michael has been responsible for in the wood turning community, and I use the word connector, but he connects people. Look at Emma Lake, the collaboration that he founded years ago. That has been such a successful model. It's been copied all over the world. All of that is because of Michael Hosaluk.
I think when somebody's excited about what they're doing and having fun with what they're doing, it's infectious. But I think the fact that he had this playful attitude himself, experimental, and it's like cross-pollination. I would have something I would say, or like I used to put fruit in my pieces. Michael then took that so much further and did bowls of crazy fruit. Somehow he has this knack and making it fun. It was always fun.
he's always talking about how good everybody else is and how much he likes other people, and he sings the praises of other people. He hasn't got any ego at all. His family life is very gentle, and he loves his family, he loves his home life. So he's a well-grounded human being.
Every breath that Michael takes deals with art, wood turning, the art world. To me, he's just one of the most valued persons in our community.
I think that Michael's one of the most deserving people of this award for all that he's done. And, a lot of what he's done is not through the traditional channels or the traditional ways of thinking about wood turning. It's his expansion of ideas through painted and textured surfaces, his teaching, and the collaboration things. There's just so many different levels that Michael, or categories that Michael ticks the boxes of for this, and he's just an extremely deserving of the award.